Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a hot pink makeup look and using my pink background. So I'm going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me. I've pulled out a bunch of blushes of mine. I might have to use those. I'm mostly going to be using the NYX Ultimate Shadow palette, which I show in like my haul part of my vlog. I think that's going to be the next video y'all will see. I know I've talked about in the last two videos now. And I got my hair cut. It's like all gone, so I'll talk about that too. I'm also going to talk about eating Jess and Gabriel. If you want to hear a bunch of chit chat and also see me try and attempt to do some hot pink makeup, then just keep watching. I'm going to start off with my Santee Super Smooth Concealer, obviously. Wow, I haven't done like super glam makeup in forever. I know I literally said this in my last video, but I haven't, and I just want to cake on makeup. I'm just going to set my eyelid with the cream shade from the Carli Bybel palette. That's what I always do. I'm kind of tired of saying that so many times because I literally say that in every video. For my transition shade, I'm going to go in first with this shade right here because it's a pretty like soft, cool tone, kind of pinky shade. So I cut my hair. I got probably about at least 4 inches off, I'm pretty sure, because it's pretty short. My hair wasn't like super long, but it was getting longer and everyone started asking me if I was growing my hair out, and I was like, well, that's obviously means that it's time to get a haircut. I thought I would do it the night before I met Jess and Gabriel so I could like straighten my hair. I don't like when my hair is straightened whenever it's long because I feel like it looks really like ratty on me. I don't know. It was a lot shorter than I expected. I'm just mixing in the middle mauve shade with that same soft shade. I'm gonna go in with this like lilac shade. Pretty much every time I cut my hair, I like grow it out and then chop it all off. That's how it is pretty much every time, and it's just a lot more satisfying that way, and I feel like I don't know, it just makes more sense to me because it's like chopping off all the dead ends. I'm gonna go in with this shade. That's what I do pretty much every time. I used to get just trims, but now I just like chop it all off at once. And the first few days I'm always like, it's so short, like, but then I'm like, I love it so much. I just feel like I like short hair better on me, like short hair or like medium length hair. Like how long my hair was is probably the longest I'll go. And now I'm going to go in with this shade. Hopefully this doesn't make me look like I have pink eye. It probably will, but it's fine. I feel like this is the shortest I've ever cut it because normally it's like goes right below my neck, so it's not like too short, but this time it's definitely a lot shorter. I thought it made me look super young. I thought it makes me look like 6, but everyone else thought it made me look older. Like one of my friends told me it made me look like an independent woman who lives in New York City. And that's a compliment. I want to look older because I feel like most of the time I look a lot younger than I am. So we got a nice soft pink vibe going and my forehead is hurting so bad. This lighting is not very great. Like for me to actually be doing my makeup, like on camera it looks pretty great. I think the only thing that I don't like is it makes me look like it's such a bad shadow right there. But I would have to put like a reflector down here, and I've tried that, but it didn't work. Like I don't know how to angle it for it to be like that. And then I don't like how if I do this, you see this shadow, but I don't feel like that would bother people, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Who else is gonna be picking up the Shannexo Remix palette? I definitely am. I'm so glad because I was gonna buy her palette like literally a couple weeks ago before I found out about this palette, like the remix, and I was like, I feel like I wouldn't ever use the lipstick shades in it because I don't know, I don't know. Like they looked like super pretty shades, but I don't think I would ever use them because that's just too much work. And I literally had it in my hand, was about to go check out, and was like, nah, I'll just get it another time if I really feel like I need it. Then she announced it, and then whenever she announced it, she was like, oh yeah, and I kept my 9 shades, and I was like, oh man, I would have literally been so mad if I would have bought that like 2 weeks before. and then wanted to buy that because like the other side is colorful and I love it. Like I totally want to get it. I'm gonna go into this purpley shade right here. Maybe mix in a little bit of that one. I just want to try and get a little definition in the outer corner. Okay, that deeper purple isn't that pigmented. Now on to Jess and Gabriel. I feel like I'm gonna have all my chats out by the time I do my face makeup, but it's fine. It was just like a standing up place, so that was kind of miserable because I have back problems, so I was just like wanting to lay down and stretch my back, but you obviously couldn't do that because one, that's unsanitary, two, that's kind of unacceptable, and there was no room to lay down, but you had to kind of like push your way through it. And most of the show I couldn't really see like both of them. I could only see like one of them, and then the person in front of me literally kept moving, so I'd be able to see them. I'm like, yeah, I can see them, and then she'd move her head. But like the two tallest and biggest guys in the whole room had to stand in front of me, and like that was the best place we could get. Plus like the dude would be out of my way, and then whenever something special would happen, he'd be like right in my view, and I'm just like, come on. But it's because there was an even taller guy in front of this tall dude. I'm just gonna take that super hot pink shade again, this one right here, and put it all over the lid and then just blend it around. I mean, like I didn't really mind though because I was still there. And they didn't do too much singing. I think they only did like 3 songs, which I was kind of glad because not that I don't love their singing, like I love their singing, but it's just like I'm glad they did more interaction because they did a lot of games and more like dialogue with us, and it was just super nice. And I loved it so much. And poor Jess, she's like still sick, so she'd be like coughing, and then during the meet and greet, or not meet and greet, mine, I just got VIP. I didn't get super VIP. I wish I would have gotten super VIP now because apparently there was like a meet and greet and a photo, so you probably had a lot more time to talk. But with the photo, you literally could only take a photo, which was kind of sad. Like it only took about like 20 seconds. I was kind of like super sad about that. And I stood in line for about an hour and a half to get up there. Whenever I got up there, I literally, like when I hugged them, since you watch these people on the internet, it's so different to meet them in person because like they were a lot taller than I imagined or knew. When I hugged both of them, I was just like, this isn't real life. Like this is not real life. And I felt like they were like mascots. It was so weird. I just didn't feel like it was real. It's like I'm not meeting Jess and Gabriel right now. Like this isn't real life. That's basically what happened. I wrote them a letter because I was just like, you know what, like I know I won't have much time to talk to them, or if I did then I wouldn't know what to say. I'd be like, eh. When I hugged Gabriel, he like knocked the letter out of my hand onto the floor, and I was like, of course that would happen to me. But it was fine. But I was like, I just wrote a letter to y'all because I knew I wouldn't be able to talk much. And so they were both like, oh, that's so sweet. And then when Gabriel went over there and put the letter like on their little stand where they keep all their presents and stuff, I told Jess, I was like, yeah, just beware. The word y'all was in there a lot. And she's like, I love it. And I was just like, oh, she's so sweet. And so then at the end, whenever I gave them their second hug, because a lot of people, like, at the end, you'd give them their second hug after. And I was just like, you're so pretty. And she's just so beautiful. Like, she's beautiful on camera, but she's even more beautiful in real life. Like, I know I'm just ranting on and on about them, but I just love them so much. And at the end, we did, like, a worship song, and I was just like, and I missed church that night, and then we did a worship, and I was just like, yes. And oh my goodness, I just love them so much. If you're watching me and you've never watched them, definitely go check them out because they are like the best couple on the internet. Don't get me wrong, I love a bunch of couples on the internet, but I just love them so much. They're Christian and they keep God in the center of their marriage, which I love. I just love them so much, like so much. I'm going to start off with the Highway Studio Wonder Skin Illuminating primer, and I haven't used this in a while actually. And I love this primer so much. And it's super hydrating, super illuminating. So it's gonna highlight every imperfection. I feel like this eye look kind of looks a little similar to my Shop Miss A one, but I feel like that was like a lot more purple. So I really hope it's not like that. Look at that wet glow. Now, the brushes that I did in my TJ Maxx video, I never even used for the foundation. I guess I just completely forgot, so I'm going to try it out today, even though that's been so long, but I just really felt like caking on the makeup today. Sorry, as I've said like about 7,000 times, but I just really want to see if it gives really good coverage, and I hope it does, because we have a bold eye look, and I'm just using the Wet n Wild Paint Foundation. The Photofocus. And I'm going to try and use the Photofocus powder today, but I just really feel like it does like nothing. Like I can never tell when it sets my face or not. Okay, so I just kind of feel like, I don't know, it just feels so dry because I'm used to using a wet sponge. And I feel like the handle is super flimsy, like obviously these are cheaper, I guess, but I'm just gonna pat it in to kind of get rid of any streaks. I don't know if there is any, but whenever you do pat it like this, it is a little prickly, but like I feel like I have to hold it like this so it doesn't bend like completely back. This is probably the best application I've ever gotten with a brush, because normally like I hate the look of foundation with a brush. It's doing it a little bit over here, but whenever I kind of go over it like this, it kind of helped. But I feel like brushes just cling a lot more to my hair. Like this side is really like showing, this side isn't. Maybe I just have to pat it in because that seems to help. I like it. I like it a lot. I went ahead and concealed and set my under eyes. I concealed with the Maybelline Master Conceal with like a dot of the Tarte Shape Tape, and then set my under eyes with my regular Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche. Now I'm going to try and use this Wet n Wild Photofocus Pressed Powder again. I always try and use this, and I don't know. Like I feel like nothing comes off, but I have a little bit coming off. Like it still feels sticky. It looks like it's mattifying, but still feels super sticky. I'm gonna set those super sticky parts with my NYC Smooth Skin. I don't even think I said, but I'm wearing my Another Day, Another Tour shirt. I just went ahead and bronzed just because I do that all the time on camera, and I just used my Bellapiere Contour and Highlight Pro Palette and just mixed all three of the dark shades. Just baked with my NYC Smooth Skin Powder. I'm going to use my Essence Blush Up Pinky Flow Blush and kind of go on the lighter side just to get some pink to tie it in with the look, but not overdoing it. For highlighter, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Blossom Glow. I've only really used this once. We're going all pink today, so we're going to go all pink. Oh yeah. Get the nose, the chin, Cupid's bow. Spray the face. I'm going to start out with the lilac color, that color, and then go in with that color, that one maybe, and then the deep purple in the outer corner, just like I did before. Look up into your mirror. That just took so long. My mascara would get so clumpy, and oh my goodness, it just got so clumpy so many times. I'm going to use Colourpop's I Heart This on the inner corner. This is the finished look. On my lips is Maybelline Daring Me Nude. If you like this look, please give it a thumbs up. I really hope it's not that bad. I feel like the eyes got so messed up with the mascara and the highlight. Please leave any tutorial recommendations or video recommendations or any questions you have for me down below. I know I did a lot of things off camera, but I repeat a lot of stuff and I just did a nude look because why not? I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!